Okie dokie, let's get into a bit of a different video. Everyone always wants me to rate the teams. How can I put it? Uh, and I'm pretty harsh. But I'm only pretty harsh because I know people can run the club so much better, and I think EA sort of get you into a point where they make you do stuff that you don't really want to do. And sometimes you just got to stop doing some of the cards. But we have had loads of responses on Twitter, which is absolutely amazing. Dennis Foot has retweeted it, and we have just got tons and tons. So we're going to have to do a few of these videos. But first of all, this is my team. Now, I only do players because that I want. So the club's full. It's probably about 8 or 9 thousand players in it. But the players I do because I want, and sometimes we do something just because, like the Vidal is because it's just such a good card, and you've got to do it. Same as a Renato, and then we want to build this. My team, I really just want to upgrade the strikers, maybe team in the season Ronaldo, and definitely get rid of Omri and Drogba, which are a bit poor. Well, to be quite honest, they are poor. The Batiste, all right, and that Inaki Williams is pretty good the for bringing on as a super sub. And Rooney, probably one of the best SBCs. If you didn't do that, you missed out. But again, thank you for the responses on Twitter. We're going to look through some of the teams, and we're going to see. I'm just going to scroll through. I'm going to have a look at them, and I'm just going to sort of rate them and see, and just sort of say how they run the clubs. So the first one we're going to get to is this one, which is Brian, who is just amazing. Just amazing. He's just a just crazy donator in the stream. Always there, always supporting. But I'm going to be just as harsh with his team as I'm with anyone else's. For me, Brian likes his SBCs, which is nice. He's got that. That Paulinho looks like a great card. The R9, which is probably a pull. I'd be upgrading him, the Luis Alberto, simply because he just gives loads of penalties away. And if you're still playing with Varane and Mendy at this time of the game, I don't know. You know what I mean? Have a bit of fun. Change it up a bit. There's plenty in there that you can use. A goalkeeper, really, for me, doesn't matter who you've got in there. They all just do the same sort of thing. And obviously, he's probably going to uprate that Neymar. It is, though, a very nice team and a well thought out team. And that Zambrotta, if you haven't already done that as an SBC, I recommend you do it. Then you don't need to buy another right back. And yeah, and I would say Brian is a player pick guy. Definitely. And I don't think he probably won't have much in his club. I don't think he will. And we can't see his reserves, so it's really hard to make a full judgment on it. But it is a really nice team. And this is like the combination everybody sees. This is the combination, which is in everyone's team. But I think still at this stage of FIFA, depending on what you're doing, it should be better. If I'm honest, it should be better. There's enough cards in this game now that makes it better. But I do like the fact that he's playing centre back to centre back. So, right, let's get on to the next one. We're going to go to Footmaster's always in the stream. We're going to go to Carson. We're going to go and see Carson. Carson's team. I like that because you show me the benches. I do like to see the benches. Definitely, for me, this is definitely a player pick team. This guy he loves his player picks. And that's what it looks like. He's gone for an England team, but I would say it's a player pick team looking at this. He's done his player of the month, which we were pretty much great card Benzema, pretty much forced into. Neymar, the usual suspect, always on the bench. Diaty, another one. Atal. I would guess, looking at that team, I would have to say, and look at his hand sanitizer there as well. Not too shabby, eh? Got his hand sanitizer in. Go on there with the COVID. That Inaki Williams is amazing. He probably got a better team than this. He's probably got a better team than this. This is his England setup. But you can see he does the SBCs. I mean, I've done nearly every one of the player objectives. But just because I'm bored, EA just don't give us anything. It's just a shame. But again, a very nice team. He's got his Renato. He definitely has a better team than this. But this is his England setup, Ken. But I would say he's a player pick guy. But if not, he either runs his club really, really well. I would guess he runs his club really well. But whichever way he's done it, that's all you're aiming for. That is all you're aiming for. A nice variety of teams to switch around. I probably wouldn't have done that SBC. Definitely player pick. Right, the next one we'll go for. We'll just scroll through. Right, we'll go for this one with the Maradona in. Now, these are the pictures I like. This just makes it nice and easy for me. Atal, I've heard he's just absolutely amazing. Chris Smalling, not too sure. Everyone seems to be packing this R9. Unbelievable. Neres, I'm a bit flat out whether to do it or not. 90 rated card, if he goes up, nice. But I'm not sure. Again, I would say he runs his club pretty well, but he runs it to a limit of... I would say it's pretty bare. I would say his club's pretty bare. I would say he loves his picks. But he does well. It's a well thought out team. And that's all you want to see. And no Mendy, no Varane. So, yeah, really nice. Really nice team. And that card's still great at this time in the game. And it was one of the very first early cards. Absolutely amazing. And right, let's get on to the next one. Very nice. GG, that team. That's, whose team was that? Shad, that is a nice team. Right, we'll go for this icon team. Let's see what he's got in his icon packs. This guy loves his icon packs. Chris Ward. Here we go. We've got to go for a team with full of icon packs. Definitely a player pick. Definitely. Player pick. Icon SBCs. This man just goes to town. And again, just a nice team. I wish I could see the benches. I can't really make a judgment about the benches. The benches are really hard. And the other pictures we get from the PlayStation or the Xbox are really nice. I can't make a judgment on how he runs his club. But looking at the way the SBCs he's done, I would say he loves his player picks and he upgrades like mad. But do you know what? If your player picks get you to a team like this, in my honest opinion, that's all you're aiming for. A decent team. When people see that team, they think, this guy's got a good team. If you can get that pay to win message, you know you've made it in this game. The next one, let's look at one with. I'm going to pick one that's actually sent me a. Let's go with one with Rooney. No, we haven't seen any Roonies. Oh, what a team! He's done both objectives. He's obviously, I think, was the left back an objective as well. I think I've got him in the club. The Smalling, nice. That I've got to say, I like your team. That Messi's got to go. I mean, come on, stamina's just disgusting. That Messi's got to go. That has got to be your upgrade team in the season. But again, a lovely team. That Rooney card. It's just, if I could get him in a team, he would always be in the team. It's just impossible to get him to link him in teams and have the other players I want to play with in my team. Again, a lovely team. Essien, that's the best card in the game. Well, maybe apart from CR7. Maybe over team of the season. Try and get these two uprated. I know why you're using them, but they are really nice. And Joe Hart, I think it was a great SPC. I use him, he's alright. I know he's done people in, but I think every goalkeeper does people in. And that's Manolos. Very nice. What's the next team we go for? Go for somebody who's put it on ages ago when I first put the tweet out. Let's see if we can get anyone. 55 minutes. Here we go. Neres again. Interesting. Very interesting. I take it you got yourself... Looking at that team, I'd say you got an Ullit in your icon pack. And then you've worked your way around from there. Again, without a bench, it's really hard. But I do like these. I don't know what Xavi's like, but do you know the biggest problem with Ultimate Team nowadays for me is cards that deserve respect don't get respect as icons from EA. Xavi is probably one of the best midfielders ever to live. You've got to give him a bit more than they had. You've got to give him a bit more pace. You've got to make him usable. If if you put some pace on some of these legends, icons, stars of the game, yeah, these cards would be, you would see these cards used far, far more in Ultimate Team. You would really do see these cards far, far more. It's going to be dead hard to do all these teams. Honestly, you boys are just amazing. Right, next one will be, this will be the last one on this lot. We're just going to go random and I'll just stop. Right there. This is Rick. Right. Now Rick likes to get his link with his Ronaldo. Definitely. He's just quite happy with his goal, Joe Gomez, for his links. He has plenty of upgrades to do for Team of the Season. Pope, obviously, go-to for everyone. I think I've got him red as well. The Royce, absolute amazing card. I felt it was a bit expensive, but I didn't feel it was expensive for what the card was. I just feel when Team of the Season is so close to coming, some of these cards just don't give a relevance, like the Icon SBCs they put out. They're just dead. All that stuff's dead in about 2 weeks. When the Team of the Season comes out, everything's dead. I just feel we don't get enough time to enjoy some of these cards when they are good. Yeah, so some of these poor icons they put out now, they should have put out 2 months ago and give you time to use them when they felt like they were worth something. So even if they did cost the same or they cost a bit of money, at least you felt you'd had some value out of these icons. But yeah, great card. Vidal's a great card. Perisic as well. Ronaldo, I mean, what can we say? The card just lasts the whole game. Every FIFA, that card's just like the card. But yeah, that is basically... these teams in this community have really tried. That's what I will say for every team we've looked at. Yeah, there's effort, even if it's an objective card you've done, even if it's player picks you've done. Yeah, but every team I've seen here has got total effort in it, which for me is a big win. Is a big win. It just sees that I see people are trying, and that's all I do. I just try and get the best team. It's yeah, that is basically how I just try to get my teams. But can I just say thank you to everybody who posted on here. I'm going to try and get through a load of the other teams. If I dupe up, then I'm sorry, but I am old and I'm just getting used to this sort of stuff. I just love Ultimate Team. If you want to give us a follow on Twitch, on a sub on YouTube, a like, a comment. I just love the game, boys, and I try to help you all I can, and I stick my stuff up, but we'll just see where we go. Can I say thank you for watching this video, and thank you for everybody who's putting the tweets on the Twitter. It's just going to take so long. Like, this is like a 14-minute video. Thank you again. Cheers.